Yep. Alright, so I'll be working on the body tub today, and I'll get to the rear fenders tonight, I think. I've got this little bit of a drip to fix. This sag, again, that'd be pretty easy. I've got one over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right there. Let's make it better, yeah. Quite pronounced. Not pronounced, but, you know. I've also got these to fix. Oops. These to fix. And what else? Got a nib there, big deal. My fucking cat did this. Gosh darn cat did this, sorry. I'd hope to not have to worry about, you know, I'm gonna respray, I think, in some spots perhaps, but what do we got here? Okay, that's just tape. I think that's it for drips and runs and sags. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put zero effort into bits you don't see. I'm not going to do any. I may buff it, but if that even. But I'm not going to do any kind of wet sanding or anything else like that. And then, given how much time I've got today, I might even paint the inner fenders there. Yeah. So I figured I'd actually do a little bit of action shots on this one and on the other couple of drips to show you how actually easy it is to overcome these kinds of things and what you need to do. So let me see if I've got that. There we go. So start off with some water. You can see the line that I've already started there. I'm using this as my paint stick with 600 grit sandpaper, and all I'm doing is sanding across that sag. This is not a very pronounced sag, so this will go pretty quickly. The other ones, the actual drips, it's quite a dramatic transformation, especially when you overcome that kind of a thing. So my other boards that I use are designed to. Oh, it's already gone. Are designed to give and bend and so forth. This is not. You want a nice hard edge like this when you're taking care of. It's already gone. Sags and drips and so forth. Let's get a gander. Okay. Now, in the very near future, what I'll be doing is sanding the entire paint job everywhere. And this milkiness will go away once I'm up to about 2,000 grit sandpaper. And when I buff it, you'll just go, oh my god, I wish I was your girlfriend, group guy. Alright, let's see what we can do with the other one. There we go. Alright, there's the next one. Again, all I'm going to do is sand across it. Goes from all the way down. I'm honestly not gonna. God damn it! Look at that. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna worry too much about this area in here because it's gonna get covered up with a fender, but son of a bitch. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on there, just a moderate amount. You can feel a little bit of a sag in there too. again, I'm going to be as careful as I can be. I don't want to repeat that. I can overcome it pretty quickly, that's not tough, but yeah, see, there's some more in there. I didn't clear cut this area very well, apparently. And I'm not going to do a whole lot more with this because he says it's covered up with a fender welting. If you don't know what that is, it's just a seam. Yeah, look at that, even more. Yeah, I'm going to stop. So what I'll do is I'll fix that. I'm going to clear over everything anyway. Let's see, let's look at the other spots. And the next one. Maybe you can see it better. These are the drips. This is clear coat. You can see how it dries. And the run starts about right there and right there. There is something about the odor of paint and clear coat that I've always liked. Getting better. You'll notice how I'm continuing to spray water as I do this. And that the back of my board here is not getting caked up with material or paint or anything else, and I want that specifically so that I don't mar the finish with other stuff, other gunk that could be making its way onto the floor as a slurry or a mud. Yeah, not bad. Let's do a little bit this way. Just about done this area here because I don't want to, yeah, I won't worry too much about, yeah, see, son of a bitch. Maybe you don't see it on the screen. Here, let me move this over just a little bit. There we go, right there. Yeah, well, it's easily fixable. Pain in the ass though it is. See right here, that's not water, that's clear coat. "10 seconds and it's just about gone." Pause a sec and finish up off camera. Okay, more or less done there. Where's my rag? Towel. Missed that. That's gone. Alright, so you can see this in the light And what I'm going to do is clear coat more. I'm going to put a second coat of clear coat on this entire thing here. Maybe today, maybe. And fix the paint first, and then I'll clear this over. Then I'll put another coat of sanding, another run of sanding into it, and you won't see that. I may just clear over it, buff it out, and call it a day, because, like I said, it's not gonna get seen. Let's see what's next. This little bit of an area right there. As I sand, you can see that this area here is where it was. You can see where the sanding marks develop. And I'm almost done with this area here. A little bit left. That's gone. I feel it. No, I don't feel anything. Okay, that's good. What was that last one? Oh, one more somewhere, I thought. Did I? Damn, I forget. I thought it was just these three, but let's take a look. I'm almost certain there's nothing here on the back. Oh yeah, a little bit of it in there. So let's pause and adjust my camera. Alright, I don't know if you can tell that too well, but there's a little bit of a run right there. And let me see if I could get it from a different angle perhaps. There you go, that's a little bit better. See it almost straight on there. Yeah, okay. Oh, best to get to that. Feel it in the board. Alright, and you can see that discoloration right there that, well, maybe you can't on the screen. Trust me. There's a discoloration there that bespeaks of that little bit of a run, and in a nice bright sunshine you'll be able to see that ripple very easily. Yeah, hell yeah. Just a little bit right in there. Gone, baby, gone. God, I love this. I love body work. I'd paint someone's car for them if they came over and did my brakes and my gas lines, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Alright, let's get a different angle on this and you can kind of see what it looks like from a vantage point. Alright, so you're looking at kind of shiny and kind of milky with what looks like a divot right there. No, not a divot. Piece of junk on the paint. So that's what the entire body should look like, that milky white. And then it buffs up beautifully. And look at the rest of the back end here. And I don't see any other oopses or goddammits. Let's take a look at the rest. Oh, my back. I think that's it. I'll just do a few minutes of this and then do the rest off camera. So you want to do a crosshatch pattern on a diagonal this way for a whole bunch of swipes, and then you'll go the opposite direction. What you're trying to avoid are long streaks of obvious sandings in one direction, especially forward, because you'll be able to see those pretty quickly. You'll notice that my pad is already beginning to kind of load up a little bit. That's why I do wet sanding. That's why anybody who knows what they're doing does wet sanding. Alright. You can still see it's wet, but it's much milkier than some of the other areas here, and that's what I'm looking for. See how it's nice and sort of shiny and not shiny. Hi, Louie. I'll be doing this all night, and not all night, it's probably 4 o'clock I think here. Another 4 hours or so and I'll be done, but I mean, there's the hood. Not done yet, I'm getting it all set up. I've got some nibs. I have an issue, perhaps, either with... No, I think the issue is with the clear coat. There's a little bit of a dip there. Take care of that. Anything else, aside from nibs and some dust? Yeah. That'll go down real quick. This will be 10 minutes of work, if that. This is done. I had no issues with this. I've got a little bit more to go down in terms of that. That'll buff out with the higher grit sandpaper once the surrounding parts of it are down that same level. Yeah, no rework at all. I'm very pleased. The back of this actually looked pretty good too. I have no intention on wet sanding the back, but I will buff it out because I have a hood pad for this thing, and it's all going to get glued over and hidden. So, yep. Let's see what's next. It's going to be the trunk lid, and then I'm going to be done for the night. Trunk lid. I'm going to do a little bit of work here. You can see there a little bit uneven there. So I'll get that going, and I've got some unevenness right in there. Again, that's going to be 5 minutes. I'm just so damn tickled at how quickly this goes. And this is done. I've got some more help. Come here, Louie. Come here. Good boy. So no issues going through the clear coat or hitting the paint. And I'm not going to wet sand the rear. I'm going to buff it instead. Call it a day. And it's still a bit wet, but you know, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the night. I've got the rear fender.